Hi, my name's Jerry and welcome to this video. So what does your first session look like? So the first session is generally where we do contracting. So in therapy, what that means is it's not a contract as in locking you in. It's a therapeutic contract where I talk to you about my ethical considerations as a therapist, and we talk about confidentiality and safeguarding as well. We talk about what is genuinely going on for you. And at this point, I think it's great just to get an understanding, so you don't have to have anything prepared in advance. This is about me meeting you where you are, and it's about just having the space to get everything out. Typically, you wouldn't cover everything in this session. We would mainly start to look at, okay, what are the goals from therapy? We've got an understanding of what you're here for. What is it that we're hoping for? Maybe a bit of a magic one question in terms of, in 12 sessions time, what will it look like for you? We may then start to talk about what your support network looks like, what your self-care looks like, because alongside therapy, we need to make sure you've got a good, stable routine. And it's really important that before we go into the deeper work, we can kind of understand what our version of self-care is, so we've got that to go back to. Depending on what you've come in here to talk to me about, we may well talk about the brain. If it's anxiety, we might look at fight or flight responses. We might look at what happens to the body. So that's really useful, and that's called psych education, where I'm kind of giving you the information. So the first few sessions are quite heavy with that, but you get loads of resources, lots of information, and that's because I want to build your toolkit, I want to build your knowledge about yourself. And it's really important that you know what your brain's doing when we're in these periods of unrest. It's really important because it gives you a lot of control as well. But you may well come in here for something totally different. It might be grief related, it might be identity, it could be low self-esteem. So we wouldn't necessarily jump into talking about the brain. We might look at self-compassion. We might draw on person-centered practice to really listen and get to understand what's going on deeply for you. You may well not have had a conversation in years where somebody's not interrupted you. Come and try it, it's amazing. And in this session, we're still learning if we can work together. So it's super important that you don't feel obliged again at this point. After the first session, you can then decide how many sessions you think you may need. And then I check the availability, book you in that slot. If you can only do 6 sessions, we look at what we can do within those sessions, because that will be short-term focused therapy. And if you can do longer, then we'll look at what that looks like for you. Each week you'll receive your text message reminder and your email to confirm the appointment, and a copy of your invoice, which is to be paid prior to the appointment. Please feel free to reach out if you've got any questions regarding the first session or to book a consultation with me. Thanks for watching.